Hello, this is Mr. Marvin, and I will walk you through the simple steps in knowing your Google Drive on your iPad. When your school or organization signed up for a G Suite for Education account, you are up for the best digital experience ever. First, find your Google Drive on your iPad. Then click the Google Drive icon on your iPad screen or on your iPad taskbar. Then sign in to your Google Drive on your iPad. You can also sign in to your personal Google account if you do not have a G Suite account. Enter your Google credential, that is, your Gmail address. Then click Enter. Enter your password. You can check your password using the Preview button. Then click Enter. Once you are in your Google Drive, you can find your existing files. If you create a new file, click the plus button. It opens up a small window for you to create a folder, a Google Docs, a Google Sheets, and a Google Slides. You can upload a file from your iPad or use your camera. Your Google Drive is organized by folders. You can also find your other folders when you click Files at the bottom right of your iPad screen. You can find in the Recent folder the files that you accessed recently with files arranged according to the order of access. You can find in the Starred folder the most active files and folders that you marked starred for quick access. You can find in the Offline folder the files that you set to be completed offline. You can find in the Trash folder the files that were deleted from your drive and are stored temporarily until the Trash folder is emptied. You can find in the Notification folder the read and unread files or folders that were shared with you. You can also find on the left side of your iPad screen the Settings, Help and Feedback, and Storage. If you have a personal Google account, you have 15 gigabytes of free storage on your drive. If your school has a G Suite for Education account, then you have unlimited storage. When you click the Files folder at the bottom right of your Google Drive screen, you can find your My Drive folder, which contains all the files and folders that you created or uploaded. You can also find your Shared Drive folder, which contains all the drives that were shared with you by other people. When you click the Shared folder at the bottom of your Google Drive screen, you can find your Shared folder, which contains all the files and folders that were shared with you by other people. Unlike your Google Drive on your computer, where you can find your suite of apps, your Google Drive on your iPad does not keep a suite of apps. The apps in your iPad are separate apps from each other. Therefore, these apps are not kept within your Google Drive. When you are ready to create a new folder, click the plus button, give your new folder a name, then click Create. When you are ready to create a new Google Docs, click the plus button, give your new document a name, then click Create. When you are ready to create a new Google Sheets, click the plus button, give your new spreadsheet a name, then click Create. When you are ready to create a new Google Slides, click the plus button, give your new presentation a name, then click Create. This is a tutorial by Mr. Marvin.